And as the war in West Asia enters its third week, the spotlight is now on oil. Iran is tightening its grip on the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran warns that it could turn US-linked oil facilities into piles of ash. Well, the threat comes after Donald Trump said that he may wipe out Iran's main oil export hub. Trump said that US forces had totally obliterated military targets on Iran's Kharg Island oil export hub, describing it as one of the most powerful bombing raids in the history of the region. Now, Trump said that he has spared the oil infrastructure for now, but may decide to wipe them out later if Iran interferes with the Strait of Hormuz. Well, Trump also doubled down on his claims that US Navy would start escorting tankers through the strait very soon. Listen to this.
Recently, are you speaking with Prime Minister Netanyahu, and are their objectives the same in terms of ending the war?
I think they might be a little different, I guess. You know, they're different countries than we are.
The Iranian military responded with a threat of its own. It warned that if the United States struck its oil facilities, oil and energy infrastructure owned by US-linked firms would be immediately destroyed and turned into a pile of ash. Now, Iranian news agency Fars reported that no oil infrastructure on Kharg had been damaged in the bombing. Kharg Island is roughly 30 kilometers off Iran's coast in Bushehr province and is far more significant than its size suggests. The 20 square kilometer island handles almost all of Iran's crude exports. Since much of Iran's coastline is too shallow to handle supertankers, the US strikes in Kharg come as Tehran has squeezed the world economy by threatening to strike oil tankers on the Strait of Hormuz, bringing traffic to a virtual halt on a route that normally carries 1/5 of the global oil supplies. Reports based on data from British Maritime Security Group, UKTMO, and other sources suggest that the 20 oil tankers and cargo ships have been attacked since the war began. According to a maritime data firm, only 77 ships have so far crossed the Strait of Hormuz. And this is in March as the war continues. And Lloyd's List Intelligence said that most of the vessels belong to the so-called shadow fleet of ships being used to skirt Western sanctions and regulations, which are typically linked to Russia and Iran. Last year, the same period saw more than 1,200 vessels making the passage through the waterway. Now, the price of a barrel of Brent crude, the international benchmark for oil, soared by 11% over the week to reach $103.4 at Friday's close. Brent prices have rocketed more than 42% since the war began.